Alright, what's up guys? It's Matchbox Madness here with another Matchbox case unboxing. And this is actually a bit of an older case. It is the 2017 Matchbox J case. I ordered this a couple months ago. However, when I ordered it, it was out of stock, so I had to wait a few months for this to come back in stock before I could get the cars. So it took a few months, but I ended up eventually getting them. Shout out to A&J Toys for selling me the cars. They're a great dealer. I buy all my cases from them, so if you want a good place to buy Matchbox cases, A&J Toys is the place to go. Anyways, we're going to make this quick because it's an older assortment. So these cars have been out for a while, and most of you watching have probably seen these cars at this point. So we're going to go oh, geez. Right off the bat, looks like there's some packaging problems. The car is coming out of the packaging. Anyways, we got the Matchbox Swisher. Cool, realistic looking city model, so I'm not going to complain about that. The 2015 Chrysler 300, absolutely fantastic casting. I really like this one. Nice to see this one in white. This is not its original release. This is definitely a re-release of this casting, but it's very good looking. Happy to have that one. It looks absolutely great in white. And then I believe this is a new model. It is indeed. It is Glass King. Cool looking truck here. I like it. It's a new model, so I'll hang on to it. But nice to see that in the assortment. I quite enjoy that model, I will say. Alright, next three. Like I said, we're going to be going through these pretty quick, so I'm trying not to talk too fast here. Alright, we got the Flame Tamer. Nice little fire truck there. I know a lot of Matchbox collectors are big fans of the Matchbox fire trucks. This one looks pretty good. It's a fantasy casting, definitely, but it looks realistic enough. Something you might expect to see. And then we've got two versions of the 2017 Jeep Gladiator, which I believe is a new model. Let me double check that. I'll let them go ahead and do a rotation on the thing here real quick. I'll go check that they're a new model. So yes, it is indeed a new model. I have a little poster up on my wall. I just couldn't see it from where I was. Wanted to double check. But yeah, the Jeep Gladiator is a new model for 2017. Really nice to see that. It's a really good looking casting, I must say. So super happy to see that. Alright, here we go. Three cars, all very good cars. First up is the 1990 Volkswagen Golf Country in green. And I say in green because this is actually not the correct version. The Golf Country is actually more of a Montana green, I believe is what it is called. Matchbox originally made it this green. They got the samples back, decided it didn't look too good, and it wasn't accurate enough. So they went ahead and did a re-release of it with the different green with different wheels. So there's technically two 2017 Volkswagen Golf Countries for the 2017 mainline. They're appearing, the recolor is appearing in 2018 Batch A if you want to try and get that. Anyways, I like this green one a lot. I think it looks really good. I hadn't found this model in stores yet. I have not had it in hand. I'm super excited to see it. It looks really good. I'll do a review at some point. I'd like to get both versions of it though, so the wrong color and the recolor in Montana green to show it off. So anyways, very cool model. Super happy to see that. So far, I think pretty much every model I've got, I'm going to end up keeping. So super happy to see that. And then one of my personal favorites this year, the BMW i3. I do have a version of this. I have two at this point. So this is number 3. Super happy to see it. It looks absolutely awesome. A review will be up on this shortly, I assure you. I think this is a really neat casting. I think it's a really cool choice. We'll go ahead and actually let the cooler models spin in the background here. But really neat choice. Super happy to see that. It looks really good. The i3 does. Alright. Next up. Another version of the i3. So that's 2 in this case. Happy to see that. Like I said, it's a really good model. I like it a lot. I'm glad to see 2 of them. Then we've got Rock Shocker. Kind of a fantasy truck. I don't know. Not a big fan of it. And the Matchbox Excavator. Again, not a big fan of that casting, so we're going to move right on past it. Oh boy, more packaging issues. I'll show that off in a second, though. Here's the cliffhanger. It's like a mini Jeep ATV thing. Not my cup of tea. The BMW R1200 RTV Police. I don't do motorcycles. I might keep this one. Is it a new model? I don't believe so. I don't think there was a bike that was a new model this year, so I don't know if I'll hang on to this one. Not a big fan of it. I believe there's a new model bike in the 2018 range, though, so bike collectors, be on the lookout for that. And finally, the recolor, or the second color for the Volvo V60 wagon. It was a new model in 2016 in blue. Now we get it in kind of this brown, tan, gold color. But you can just see the blister is falling apart. There's like 3 layers to the blister. It's like peeling. So that's really disappointing. Some packaging problems so far. There's only one in this case too, so I hope the car is not damaged because this is the first sample of this car I have found. So I'm a big fan of the Volvo V60. I like this recolor. I don't think it's as good as the blue, but it's very well done from Matchbox. Definitely holding on to that one. Next 3. Alright. H2O glider. It's like a hovercraft with a missile launcher or something. I don't know. Yeah, there's blister issues on that one too, by the way. There's blister issues on these next 2 actually as well. Pit King, kind of a realistic looking fantasy model. Might hold on to it. Looks pretty good in red and blue. And then one of my personal favorite Matchbox casting, the Volkswagen Golf GTI in kind of a mint dull green. Looks really good, personally, I will say. I like this color a lot. This is the first release, actually, of the GTI I ever owned. This is the second version of this green one I have. I definitely like to get more. I really like the casting. It's really realistic. It looks really good. More of a stock version of the car, which I think is awesome. So, happy to see that in the case. Keep on going here. Oh, check out this. A really sick car that is not in its package, the MAzda Miata, is coming out of the blister. So blister, wow, and it just came out the back. It's just completely missing the front of the blister, man. Come on. So blister issues continuing to be a problem for Matchbox, it would seem. I hope they get this shored up, because you're not going to be able to sell these models, I doubt, to Walmart and Target if they're having packaging control issues. And if it's on a good model like the MAzda Miata, you're taking a piece that would definitely sell off the shelves, which is just going to hurt Matchbox because the cars don't get put on the shelves to begin with. They're the cars that aren't getting sold. All kinds of issues there, so I hope they fix this. It's quite frustrating, I will say, to get your cars basically coming out of the package. But the MAzda Miata is absolutely awesome. Love it on those tri-spoke wheels. Next up, Snow Ripper. Okay, whatever. And here's a model that a lot of people hate. I don't know why. I like it. The Wheelin' Wrecker. It makes no sense. It's like a tank, treads on the back, and then it's got like a truck front and a crane. It's convoluted. It's just a crappy generic that I absolutely happen to love. It's like pugs. They're so ugly. They're cute. This is a model that's so horrible. It's good in my mind. I'll keep this version just because I really want one for the collection, because I think it's just funny, to be honest. So I'm going to hold on to that one. And the final 3 models in the case. The Chowmobile is like a fruit truck kind of, I guess. Cool. Again, not my cup of tea. The Travel Tracker. Kind of an off-road type vehicle. And one of my one of the coolest models Matchbox has done in recent years, and they continue to put absolutely fantastic deco on it. It was originally released in the National Park scheme. Now it's got the El Segundo fire livery. It is the 2015 Ram 1500, quickly becoming one of my favorite Matchbox models. Looks absolutely awesome in this deco, in the fire truck or the fire scheme. Super happy to have it in the collection. So all in all, I'm going to say this is a pretty good case. There's really only 7 or 8 models out of 24 that I'm not keeping, which is a pretty good ratio. 2 to 1, I feel like, in terms of keeping, is definitely what Matchbox wants, because you're not going to want everything in a case, but you do want to have most of the case be warranted. So 2 to 1, I think, is a pretty good ratio. A lot of cool cars in it. I believe we got 4 new models in this case, I want to say. Yeah, I believe it's at 4. 3 of which were license castings, which is even better. First one was the Glass King, which it may not be licensed, but realistic looking, so good to see that. The 2017 Jeep Gladiator, the Volkswagen Golf Country, and the BMW i3 were all new as well. So that's 4 new models in one case. Not to mention some other very desirable re-releases, I would say, in the 2015 Ram 1500, the Volkswagen Golf, and the Mazda Miata. So all in all, and the Volvo V60 actually, now that I see it. So that's basically 8 licensed cars total, plus duplicates of a few. So it looks like in this case alone, let me count it up real quick. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we also have the Chrysler 300. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 13 licensed models to 20 or to 11 unlicensed. And there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different licensed models. So 13 licensed models, 9 of which are different. So very cool to see that. Very good ratio for Matchbox. Really good case. I personally say the 2017 J case. Not going to be finding it on store pegs, but I hope you guys like this review. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace.